Hello, F1 kids. Are you ready for story time? This is a lovely story about Peppa in space. Just like the theme of the week, Peppa is also working about the solar system. And if you sit down nicely, we are getting ready to start the story. Peppa in space. Who's this right here? Little George and Peppa. Let's see what is she doing at the school. So I'm gonna put my camera a little bit. There you go. So you can get to see what is happening with Peppa at the school. It was Space Day at the playground. Peppa and her friends were very excited. Does anyone know what space is? Asked Madame Gazelle. Space is the physical universe beyond the Earth's atmosphere, said Edmund Elephant. Edmund was a bit of a clever clox. He was a smarty pants. He was very smart and knew many things about the universe. That's right, Edmund, said Madame Gazelle. And today we're going to talk about something you find in space. Ooh, what would that be? Everybody, look, is sitting down nicely, just like you guys at the school. And the moon? Shouted all the children. Yes, said Madame Gazelle, the moon. This is the Earth. This is our planet. This is a rocket or a spaceship. And the moon and the planets and the stars looks like the solar system. And the kids started making questions. Can I live on the moon? Asked Danny Dog. It is possible, replied Madame Gazelle, but you would need to take oxygen, water, and lots of things with you. Can you jump in muddy puddles on the moon? Asked Peppa. No, said Madame Gazelle. There's no rain to make muddy puddles. What can you do on the moon then? Asked Peppa. You'll soon find out, said Madame Gazelle, because we are going to the moon, shouted Pedro Pony. Not exactly, said Madame Gazelle. We're going to the Space Museum. Ah, sighed the children. At the museum you'll train to be astronauts, said Madame Gazelle. And see what it's like to walk on the moon. Wow, gasped the children. Wow, walking on the moon. Miss Rabbit arrived to take everyone to the Space Museum. Really, we should be going there in a moon buggy, said Danny, not a bus. How long until we get there? Asked Peppa. As long as it takes you to finish your apple, replied Miss Rabbit. I finished my apple, said Susie Sheep. Does that mean we're there? Oh, you need to be patient, little ones. And how about we sing a song for Miss Rabbit, suggested Madame Gazelle. Something like, before Madame Gazelle could finish, all the children started singing, we're going to the moon, 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 we'll get there soon, soon, soon. We're going to the moon, 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 we'll get there soon, soon, soon. And they sang it to Miss Rabbit all the way to the museum. When they arrived at the museum, the children were met by a real astronaut. Grampy Rabbit. How cool is that? Hello, fellow astronauts, he boomed. Our space training mission today will take us to the moon. The ride may be bumpy, but it will be worth it when you get to see what it's like to walk on the moon. Hooray! Children, they were so happy. And here we go. Oh, there you go. The children put on their special spacesuits and boots as quickly as they could. It's time to hop on board our spacecraft, called Grampy Rabbit when they were ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! Cheered all the little astronauts together. Grampy Rabbit and the children zoomed off on their training mission. Blast off is what you say when the spacecraft or the rocket is ready to go. So we start counting back from 10 to 1. Can you do it with me, Story? Let's do it again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! And here we go. Ta-da! On the way to the moon, Grampy Rabbit told the children all about the different planets in the solar system. There's Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, and the dwarf planet Pluto, he said. Robots have landed on the moon, but no one else has done so yet. Oh, maybe one day. Let's see. Bump! We have landed on the moon, said Grampy Rabbit. Now, my little astronauts, it's time for you to see what it's like to walk on the moon. Just take one small step out of the spacecraft and one, woo! Peppa and her friends all took giant leaps out of the spacecraft wearing Grampy Rabbit's anti-gravity rubber bands. Look, so they can jump. How fun! It would be so much fun to go there one day. And the children had so much fun bouncing up and down with the anti-gravity rubber bands. They sang a song over and over again. Listen to our space toot toot doo doo. We're walking on the moon. They love to make songs. These little ones are a lot of fun. Whoa! Gasped Peppa, bouncing over Madame Gazelle. Madame Gazelle's hat. Walking on the moon is great, but jumping up and down on it is even better. It's time to get back down to earth now, children, called Grampy Rabbit. Oh, sighed the children. Oh, they don't want to go home. They want to keep jumping up and down. When they arrived back on Earth, the children were sad. Remember, little children, your adventure isn't really over, said Grampy Rabbit. It's just beginning. If you keep training, you can all be real astronauts like me one day. Yay! We're going to the moon, sang the children, and they sang it on the bus all the way back to the playground. Oh, look, they're back home and in bed. Space is amazing, Daddy, said Peppa that night. I want to be an astronaut so I can jump up and down on the moon every day. But George had set his sight on somewhere else. Mars, he whispered, 'cause Grumpy Rabbit said no one has ever been in Mars except for robots. Oh, said Daddy Pig, you're going to be the first piggy on Mars? Are you going to be the first piggy on Mars, George? George nodded his head, and smiled. And what do we see here? When they went to sleep that night, George dreamt he had gone into space with Peppa, and they were the first little piggies ever to drop up and down on Mars. Boing, boing, boing. Did you like the story? And this is the end.